Now, in the event you want to do a pacification, just go to the infirmary without reading the letter to Horikoshi. Investigation comes to an end. Time to tell the other two what happened. So the moment you hit talk, you're locked in. If you have a change of heart and you want to leave, by all means hit exit. You can change partners. It's up to you. You have a chance to do any sort of last-second trades, because I wasn't sure if you get locked out after the exorcism or not. But here we go. I reveal what happened with Hanako to Ai and Moe. Oh, in the end we couldn't protect Horikoshi. I understand your feelings, but don't be too upset about it, okay? Saving someone is no easy task. Me and my fellow doctors have a lot of similar regrets. Daimon. There's something I always tell myself whenever something like this happens. You might have failed this time, but you're still needed. Your next patient will survive. In the end, we're just feeble humans. That is the only way we can push forward with our lives. Daimon fixes his eyes on me, looking mournful. He must have witnessed an enormous number of lives saved, but he's also witnessed countless deaths. There's no doubt that he's gone through many more traumatic situations than I have. Do I really have the strength and resilience to match his? That's my phone. I'll be answering this. I leaves the infirmary. Hey, mister. Even though Hanako has disappeared, this case is still far from over, yes? True, because we still have the departed. They said if you survive, you'll become my real husband. They seem to be testing me with their notices. Whoa, a dangerous spirit has a crush on you. Do you think they'll give up if you refuse to deal with them? That's a disaster in the making. The departed is obsessed with light, so if he chooses to ignore them, who knows what a jilted spirit would do. They might even take more drastic measures to get his attention. Right. So then, all we can do is find the departed that's lurking in the school. Yep, seems our only option is to proceed with the investigation so we don't end up provoking them. I mean, they're trying to show off by hiding in the school. They want to be found. Maybe they want their dear husband to find them. How are we supposed to look for them, though? We're still lacking information. We have no choice but to deal with their notices until we gather more clues about their identity. It's frustrating indeed. I wonder what happened to Ai. She's been gone a long time. Be a little more positive. You may be overreacting, though I won't deny there's a possibility that something's wrong. Let's look for her light. Daimon and I search around the new and special buildings, but come up empty. Also tries calling Ai with his phone, but she doesn't pick up. So I'm a little disappointed right here that they kick you here. Where did she go? There's only the old building left to search, but she can't be there, right? And it would have been awesome if they just teleported me there instead of making me walk like a chump. So you get a message here. The bell again. My dear husband. The departed's voice. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead. And that scapegoat is... idle. Hold on, what are they saying? The scapegoat's an idol. Come to me, your dear bride. I hear the sound of a door opening from the girls' restroom. Why did you stop all of a sudden? The voice. I heard the departed's voice. I tell Daimon what the departed said. What in the world? Kashiwagi's been captured. We still don't know for sure yet. They mentioned something about Hanako's soul having achieved complete salvation, so clearly what they desire is a soul that has attained full salvation. Ai's life will be spared if they can get that. What exactly is full salvation, though? And why are they targeting Kashiwagi? Why would a spirit devour another spirit? Why? I can only remain silent. I have no idea what a spirit like this is thinking. I don't have time to ruminate anyway. I need to hurry and try to find Ai. On the other side of this door, the departed awaits. I hear a sound coming from the back of the restroom. It's pitch black. The noise is vivid, discomforting, and unpleasant. Sounds like someone is eating something. In the back. There's something in the back. I point my flashlight toward the back of the room. The light reflects off of something in the darkness, and that is... a gruesome scene that transcends human comprehension. A spirit is devouring another spirit. The one being devoured is Hanako of the toilet, and doing the devouring is the departed. The departed cuts Hanako's body with an old sickle. They then bring the piece of meat to one of their numerous mouths and munch on it. They tear Hanako open over and over again. The departed lets out a laugh. Not even trying to attack us, they continue to cut and chew on Hanako's meat. They're flaunting this repulsive action, insulting the soul. Daimon is utterly speechless. As am I. My mouth refuses to open. It's a struggle to even breathe. Hanako still tasted bitter. The meal is ruined. I must eat the scapegoat to cleanse my mouth. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and beloved. Hanako's soul was bitter. Does that mean the departed didn't get to eat a soul that had achieved full salvation? Then... both the departed and Hanako are swallowed into the darkness and disappear. What was that? That scream just now was Ai's, and the sound of the piano. The music room. Kashiwagi's in danger. Someone's lying on top of the instrument. What? There you have it, folks. The departed needs to kind of clean her hands before she eats her meal. Such bad manners, man. It is Ai, but she looks different. Oh my goodness. Ai. Even when we call out to her, she doesn't respond. What in the world happened to her? Her uniform is horribly shredded, yet there isn't a single wound on her body. Instead, we find dark handprints that look like black mold. The dirty handprints cover her body, her face, neck, chest, stomach, even her feet. A swarm of whimsical moths flutter around her. Hanako still tasted bitter. The meal is ruined. I must eat the scapegoat to cleanse my mouth. The departed's words keep ringing in my mind. Right, Ai's soul has been eaten by the departed. They demanded compensation for not getting a soul that had achieved full salvation. But why did it have to be Ai? Wait, I hear a sound coming from Ai's body. A repulsive sound of something wriggling, not a sound you normally hear from a human corpse. body starts swelling and suddenly bursts. A swarm of bloody, shiny leaf beetles pour from her viscera and scatter. There's just no way. How could this be? This must be some kind of illusion. Daimon murmurs faintly, barely hanging on to the last vestiges of his sanity. He's futilely trying to convince himself that the grotesque scene he just witnessed somehow wasn't reality. What should I have done? He mutters to himself, despondent, voice laced with guilt and regret. I don't know how to respond. There's nothing else left to do here. Nothing at all. Losing my grip on reality, I leave the school with the mark bearers. I'll inform Mr. Konoe about Horikoshi. He's close with the cops in the city. I'm sure he'll do something about it. What about I? That's... Kashiwagi isn't a student there. Mr. Konoe can't help us out with that one. I feel awful for her, but we have no choice but to feign ignorance. Come again? If the cops catch wind of it, they're going to come question us. You think there's any chance of us explaining away what happened tonight? Worst case, we'll be branded suspects and sent to jail. And then who'll be left to chase after the departed? Fine, I won't tell a soul. Hey, there's something I'm curious about. You think they targeted I out of jealousy? Jealousy? Doesn't the departed think of you as their husband? Wouldn't that make I a formidable rival? She's an idol, after all. Maybe that's why the departed targeted her. Given their unusual obsession with me, I can't deny that. But there's nothing we can use to confirm or deny that speculation. We're dealing with a spirit here, and a very unusual one at that. Hey, mister? What is it? Can you promise me you'll definitely avenge I? Thank you. I and Horikoshi have died, and yet I'm still alive. In that case, my only option is to keep chasing after the departed. Now, there are going to be a couple scenes later on that do change to acknowledge that I is no longer among you, but that's kind of it for now. You do need to do this route if you want to get all the CGs, because there is one for her death scene. So, without further ado, I'm going to put the break here. When we continue, the playthrough will be about if she's alive, and I'll try to upload all the death scenes on the side like I did with NG. So, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.